I am sorry that I haven't gone live in a while. Let me turn on this light so the art is a little bit more illuminated. Okay, so it's Angela time. This is the prize number 1 commission spot that I gave away for my Christmas contest that happened this year. And the people who won it chose a Angela commission. So I am working on that today. Hello, Joe. Now, waves back to you. Now I'm not going to have a hard time pronouncing your name. All right. So today I am working on Angela, like I said, and it took me a while to get a pose that I liked and that I felt worked well with Angela. So this one I got rid of immediately, but let me grab a few of the other ones that I had. Okay, let me see. I'm just getting some of my layout pages. So I had some of these ones as well. I had this one that I very much considered using. I had these 2 here and a few more over here. I had this one, and it's just full. These pages are full of layouts I've done for other covers, for other projects that I've had, and so this is just on extra paper. I'm sorry, it says Divinica on it. It's just some paper I did for Divinica and then needed something thicker, so I haven't been using it anymore, so it's like extra sketch paper now. So anyway, I had this one, and I actually even started working on it and then realized I didn't want to do that one. And so then I went back to this sort of running pose and I did this. So I took this little guy and blew her up to sketch that and make sure that, you know, sometimes what looks amazing in a few amount of lines as a layout doesn't always work when you enlarge it and start actually perfecting the work and making it correct. Sometimes they look amazing as a layout, and then once you start to flesh it out, you're like, oh my God, once I actually draw it right, it looks horrible. So that's why I start small and then slowly, incrementally go larger. Kylie is here. Adam is here. Hello, River Dragon. So this was what I did this afternoon because I worked on the other one yesterday. And this week's been a little crazy on the home front, but everything is fine. And I just haven't gotten as much art time as I was planning to. But now I am working on the actual full size. So I did my usual and whoops, sorry, didn't mean to turn on the light. I took my layout that I just showed you, that little sketch, and I blew it up bigger to make it 11 by 17 size. So that's where it's at right now. And now I'm going to be working with you all to finalize it and turn this into a commission. So I'm not going to switch it to another piece of paper after this. This is the final board, and I'm going to work through my sketch, inks, colors, all on this piece of paper, crossing my fingers. Wayne is here. Hello, Wayne. Oh, thank you so much, Jason. You're amazing. I need to go check the mailbox then. It's actually really warm here right now, but I'm still just such a chicken and I don't go outside at all. So I'll go check. Thank you, Jason. We are having another Chinook right now, so there's barely any snow left. It's not snowing, it's warm and sunny, and it's crazy how warm it is. Okay, now, in my research of Angela and her outfits, there are 2 that I've found from Top Cow. One where she's mostly in silver and gold. And then there's another one that she's in red and leather. And so I'm not sure which one the winners will want. So I messaged them and I'm hoping that they'll get back to me soon on which one exactly. But there are other things that aren't completely related to the details of her outfit that are the same in both. So I'm going to work on those, like the chains and the ribbons flying all over the place, and her little skirt that's kind of two flaps flying around. And there's all of that going on. So those are the parts that I'll work on mostly. And I think they're probably going to take the most amount of time as well. And her hair. She has a massive amount of very curly hair. So that's going to take a long time too. See you later, Jason. Hi, Arrow. Oh my God, it was 40, Kylie. I can't even. Yeah, I think I have, Wayne, but you know what? Let me check, because maybe I haven't. Side, show, and... Oh, okay. Now this is the Marvel version. And this is the one, they want the older Top Cow version where it's all black on her face and stuff. So I do know that. It's a gorgeous statue though. Oh my God, I'm such a moron. She's not Top Cow. She's, I'm gonna fix that right now. Not the Top Cow version, she's from McFarlane. What? I have no internet connection? Yes, Marvel, yes, it's Marvel now. Come on, work. I'm gonna fix it. So stupid. Okay, well, I'm gonna fix this. Hello, Wendy! Yes, it's McFarlane. But I'm gonna fix this on my thing. I can't believe I did a tag for Top Cow like a moron. Anyway, yeah, so I'm working on that one right now. And, I'm not sure which of the ones from the Spawn series they want me to do. So that's what I'm fixing at the moment, or I'm waiting on them to tell me. Let me fix this on my thing. All right, sorry everyone, but I just want to make sure I fix this real quick. Okay, I'm just fixing this. Okay, all done. Because that's super dumb of me. I can't believe I forgot that and did it wrong. Crazy. Okay, so for this one, I'm still waiting to hear back from them on exactly what they want me to do as far as her outfit. But there are a lot of other things that I'm working on, like I said. Oh, you're so welcome, Tranquil. I'm so happy that that worked out. Oh, that's awesome, Kylie. Okay. So now I'm just getting some of the art that I have for her from the Spawn era. So this is definitely, we're going from Spawn. And that I do know. I asked them if they wanted the Marvel version or the Spawn version, and they said they wanted the Spawn version, but then I found that there were two. So that's what I'm waiting for right now. Oh, I totally understand that, K Dalla. That is a real thing to struggle with when you're just so tired after work. It's hard to be creative when you're just beyond exhausted. Oh, hello, Shane. All right. Oh, gross, Vegemite. Hello, Payback. Okay, so in one of the versions, she has a bunch of chains around the tops of her arms, and in the other version, she doesn't. So it's another one of those things that I'm gonna wait on those and work on the parts that I can. And actually, I'm gonna keep Facebook open just in case I get an answer. Crossing my fingers to hear back soon. Nothing yet. All right. Oh, I'm sorry. Am I adjusting the viewing ratio? I don't think I've moved it, have I? If I did, I'm sorry. Right now, Keeman, I'm working on an Angela commission. So this is for prize number 1 from the commission contest. So this is an 11 by 17 full body, fully colored commission. So this is the character that they chose was Angela, and they wanted the Spawn version of Angela, not the Marvel version. So Marvel did some adjustments to her outfit, and they requested the Spawn one. In the Spawn version, she has 2 that I could find so far. So I need to wait and hear back on that, but with the rest, I can start working. So that's what I'm doing. All right, so her hair is big and curly, and what I've done, Kylie's here, which is great. Kylie likes to see all the hair process. So we're gonna be doing a lot of hair, lots of ribbons, and all of that. So I still do have it connected to the light table because I do have my sketch underneath. And then I'm gonna have my layout near me as well. So this is the layout. Well, this is the enlarged layout. So this is what I started with, and I used a normal mechanical pencil and then a Prismacolor Kohl Erase. So these aren't really colored pencils, they're pencils to do drawing with, so you can erase with them, but they're a little lighter than graphite, so it is kind of nice if you're just kind of mushing stuff around and doing scribbles. And it's really easy when you're scribbling away to find patterns, and I did it right here. Look, this goes like this and this goes like that, and those 2 things, you don't notice them when you're drawing them, but I know for me it'll drive me mad if I see it later on. So I'm fixing those and not using some of the scribbles that I used here. But it's still nice to have some scribbles to go off of. Hello, Mark. No worries at all. Thank you for stopping by for a little while. Oh, that's so sweet, DC. Thank you, love. Yeah, she's got super big hair. So she's gonna be fun. Hello, Sketching McSketchington. Welcome to the stream today. And I finally dyed my hair for anyone who was wondering why it's not a hat hair day. Success! All right, so having initial scribbles really helps me in direction. and where I'm gonna have all of her hair. Now I've got some ribbon in the foreground here, and I'm gonna be trying out a few different directions for the ribbon here. And I don't know that I'm gonna have this curl down, because then when I try to take it back up and move it around to somewhere else, it starts looking like this bottom curl, and I don't want that. So I think I'm just gonna curl this one behind her, and then maybe have it come out here. And one thing that is so cool, and you know, it's iconic, the way that Greg Capullo really started drawing, Greg and Todd McFarlane, the way that they drew Spawn's cloth is very much how they did the ribbon on Angela and her little skirt on Angela. I mean, the way that they draw cloth, it is iconic. It's crazy amazing, and it's quite angular, and a lot more angular than I'm used to, like very sharp edges and sharp turns and cuts, and you know, the way that ribbon wouldn't even normally go, but it looks so energetic on the page. So I want to do that so bad and try to get my brain to do that sharp, confident, angular cloth line. So that's gonna be a challenge. And so I have a feeling I'm gonna do a lot of erasing with you guys. Yeah, all the chains and big red hair, yes. Actually, you know what? And speaking about angular lines, I'm gonna do one right here. And I'm not gonna necessarily make it that it has to connect. I'm gonna cut this right here and make it go down, all angular-like. And then it's just gonna go behind her and then come back out. Or let's have it come around. And then it wraps around the spear. So I'm gonna make it do that. There we go. So I'm gonna have a little bit more coming down. Actually, all right, let me think about this. So all of this ribbon is all one big piece. Go. It's gonna go behind her spear right here, curl into the foreground and do a twist right here, and then come back in front. And then it's gonna need to get a ton wider in the front right there. All right. Oops, I'm sorry, you guys couldn't see. Oh, I'm sorry, DC. That's why I need it. So you gotta do this to clean it. It's not a perfect clean, right? But it will get your surface to need much cleaner. And then do a little bit of an erase and then do this again and knead it again. Yes, Adam. It's her skirt is sort of like Spawn's cape, but in her case, instead of having a big cape, yeah, she's got ribbon, and there's a pattern on the ribbon. So this is a ton of detail. Hey, Sonny, I'm doing great, thank you. I hope you're doing well. Now I want to have a ton of ribbon going behind her too. All right, so I don't want the lines of her fingers to be right on the edge of the wings coming from her hair here. So I'm gonna move the wing just a little tiny bit. I can't really make her fingers bigger or smaller or they're gonna look wrong, but I do have a considerable amount of wiggle room with how big I make her wings because in a lot of places they're huge. So I'm gonna just make them a little bit bigger so that her fingers are going over and the lines aren't completely lining up. I can't remember what that's called exactly. I think that this was a decent height for them though. So I'm gonna keep them the same height, just adjust how big they are. Maybe I'm gonna make this part of the axe bigger too, so it's not meeting up, or her spear. see her hand size. It's a little big, but I also may have put the this thing a little bit too low. Oh, thank you so much, Sonny. I really appreciate that. All right, so she has more ribbon on her arm on this side too, which makes it so much fun. Like, as far as elements that help with energy on the page, this girl is loaded. I just don't want to fuck them up. Well, Sonny, if you join Boop Squad, Philip isn't here. Okay, yes. Thank you, Kylie. If you join the Boop Squad, then you can show me your work on that Facebook group, because that's what it's set up for, and just a place for artists to have a safe place to start showing their work to more people. So by all means, please feel free to join the group. Yes, that is correct as far as the whole lawsuit thing. So what I'm trying to do is the version that she was when it was in with Spawn. So with McFarlane. And that's nothing against anybody. It was the version that was requested. So that's what I'm going to do. And then once I get all the ribbon figured out, then I need to get it actually patterned on the whole thing. Yeah, okay, perfect, Sonny. I have a friend of mine who is the moderator of that group, and so she'll accept you really fast. She's good at it. Perfect. Kylie, you're so awesome. Thank you for answering. And these are like massive bangle thingies that are hanging. They're like earrings, but they're hanging on the outside of her helmet. So, but they're really big, and they have Spawn's logo on them. Yeah, you're amazing. Thank you, Kylie. Hello, Kathy. Kara must be at work. So these are wings on the side of her head, and they're big and gold. So they're going to be really, really fun to work on for sure. And then, let's see. I think she has gloves on, so that's nice. And I'm not entirely sure about her big axe spear thing. It's very different in every version I've checked. So I'm not sure if that's just something I can fiddle with and make up my own a little bit, or how that all is supposed to work. So I'll be figuring that out soon. Yes, Adam, I'm so sorry. I will get back to you as soon as I can. I haven't put it on there. Yeah, Kylie, that is an unheard of free day, huh? Well, enjoy it to the maximum. Sonny, I can draw from my head, though I do definitely look for inspiration. I look at pictures, mostly photos of, people in different varying poses, and, it's amazing that you can get inspiration from almost anything, and that is really helpful, for sure. But I definitely look at a lot of photographs to just study and learn human anatomy. To understand anatomy, you do need to look at people, you need to look at the reference and look at humans. I mean, all the great artists from years and years gone by used to hire models and have them sit for hours at a time for them to draw from, right? So it's kind of become something that's looked down on, or you're only a true artist if it can come from the top of your head. Well, yeah, but then how are you going to learn, So it's 100% something you should take it easy on yourself on that one. Right? It's such a good book. All of Andrew Loomis's books are amazing. I'm so glad you like it, Kylie. If I need to, I have a bit more room and I can pull her chin down further. And I might do that to give myself a little bit more room with her face. Hey, Tannis! There, now I have a little bit more space to, her head doesn't look quite so small. So I'm glad I fixed that. Kylie, we're almost done with the kids' Christmas presents. You really gave me a giant kick in the butt to get that done, so we're almost finished. Woot! I just need to do a little bit more shopping tomorrow for Vienna, and then we're done. Yay! Yeah, Sonny, it is practice, practice, practice. That is really what it is. Let's get a bit more ribbon going on here. And then I want to have some rocks and stones and random stuff flying around. And she's kind of running through the rocks. So I'll have rocks all around her feet. Oh, good for you, Kylie. Dan and I are doing something fun. His company Christmas party is this weekend, so it's like the one party we go to every year. So I'm really excited about that. Oh, that's so interesting, Payback. Thank you. You draw a lot of skulls? That's awesome. Now her eyes, she doesn't, because of all the black that she has on her face, it's kind of, think basically kiss makeup. You don't really see her eyebrows or anything, so I'm just gonna make her eyes just like white slits, basically. For sure, Kylie, I totally agree. All right. Maybe instead of having her skirt coming down and around her feet, I might actually have it blowing back behind her. And then I can sort of take care of this blank section right here. Oh my God, she is gonna lose her mind. What a great present, Kylie. No, I don't like that. Oh, that is awesome, Payback. That is an exceptionally good reason to go. Have a good one. See you. Nice, Adam. See you later, Payback. Oh, thank you so much, Arrow. I'm going to take a look. Ah, okay. Thank you. Okay, so I want the ribbon to come out from her hand. Maybe I can just do that. Oh, that's true, Kylie. Corkscrewing up into the corner is a really, really good idea. I'm gonna definitely keep that in mind. All right, so for now, this is the one part I want her hair to be able to breathe. There's so much stuff going on and her hair happening. So here I'm gonna make her hair have some real space to shine. Oh, that is so awesome, Tom. Hello, and it sounds like so much fun. And this generally has a red cross on it. This is Image, Angela. DC Bray, I am going for a little bit more of a open claw. I don't want to give her sweet hands, as it were. I want to give her a little bit more angry power hands. Yeah, it could be that I've sectioned off every knuckle and that looks weird, but I will keep it in mind. There we go. She's got giant hair. And let's start working on her skirt now. And the thing that I love so much about how they drew cloth is it just didn't really make sense. There was so many little cuts and bits and stuff flying around, but it just looks so good. I don't know that I'm going to be able to pull it off completely, but I'm going to give it a solid try. Well, like it was in the movies, Kylie, she was tastefully covered. Oh, really? Thanks so much, you guys. You are awesome. I'll try to remember to remove more of the eraser shavings. Okay, so here we go. Let's try to get this done. I want it kind of blowing back behind her. He is so awesome.
The goal of practice is always to keep our beginner's mind.
Oh, see you later, Sonny.
For a while, you will keep your beginner's mind. But if you continue to practice 1, 2, 3 years or more, although you may improve some, you're liable to lose the limitless meaning of original mind. In the beginner's mind, there is no thought.
You guys are amazing. Thank you so much. Well, the main thing that I want to do on this one is give her power and energy, both of which I wouldn't say are really my strong suits. So this is kind of one of those times where I'm using it. This is the character that was requested. In order for me to do a good job, I feel like I need to push myself. And so I'm going to really try to push myself in this one to just have way more energy than I usually do. Most of the covers that I do are pinup covers, and they aren't like power pose, raw, running, tons of shit happening kind of thing, you know? So, and that's awesome. That's what I gravitate to. So I'm not in any way dissing that, but I need practice in some of these things that I don't get practice in. And this is where I'm gonna use it for some practice and try to improve. Thank you so much. Thank you guys. I really, really appreciate it because of course I feel kind of nervous about it. I feel like this is a tough one to tackle. I mean, this is like drawing a character that Greg Capullo, the god of the universe, drew. Scary. Thank you, Arrow. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. Well, if you see that I'm starting to kill it, if you see that, like, in my cleaning up the lines, I'm losing energy on the piece, let me know. I don't want to be the Death Eater of my own art where I just kill it. and I texted Dan that today. I'm just like, I am so the Death Eater of my own art. I killed them all. So I want to do better with that. So get on my case if it doesn't look right. I can take it. Like, you know, I really am hearing you guys about the hands, and I might change them if, you know, if I can figure out exactly what it is that's wrong with them. Kylie with the corkscrew, I am thinking about that. Like, it isn't that I'm not listening to you guys. We are our own worst critics. That's true. Polar opposite. Thank you, Adam. Aw, thank you, Central Park. That is so kind of you. Well, thank you, Lee. I appreciate that. But, you know, it's not like I don't know. I feel like if someone notices something in your work, you're representative of, I'm not saying that these many people see my work, but still, you're representative of a fraction of the population of the entire world, right? You know, there's going to be a million other people that think the exact same thing or more. So it's important that I listen and, you know, make some adjustments and stuff like that. Oh no, I'm sorry, Tom. Aw, thank you guys. I wasn't trying to get encouragement though. I'm telling you, like, these are me realistically and honestly looking at my flaws. And I do tend to lose energy in the work, or the work loses energy. I personally haven't lost energy, but the work loses energy as I complete it. And I've been told this so many times that my sketches sometimes are the best because there's a lot more sketch in the lines, there's a lot more fast motion, and that's something I don't want to lose. So I'm not trying to get you to encourage me, though it's appreciated and you guys are wonderful and I love you. I'm just telling you the things that I'm thinking of, because really, as I've said, what comes out of my mouth is taking about 2% of my brain power, and I'm thinking about drawing, so you're just getting the verbal dysentery. Dawn did not get a Marvel cover. I wish, but no, this is a commission, people. Oh my god, that's so awesome, Kylie! Don't feel badly. These are important. It's helpful for me to hear this. Oh, you're amazing, Central Park. That's great, and it's true. All right, jagged lines, quick turns are really the key here. And jagged lines and quick turns are not what I generally do. But you know what? We're gonna do them here. We're gonna just force the jagged lines and the quick turns. Oh, we have a Honda CRV. They are awesome. And you know what? We took all 3 kids to a bunch of different dealerships to find a back seat where they would all 3 sit. And there wasn't the big bump in the middle, like it's flat in the middle seat. And it's, you know, as comfortable as possible. So, you know, it's a good one if you have 3 kids that are sitting in the back seat. Though now my oldest son is bigger than me, so I let him go to the front and I sit in the back. And so I'm glad I chose one that was comfortable, since pretty soon I was gonna be the one in it. Yes, and this is she is from the Spawn universe, and so I'm trying to get that in here as well. Yeah, right? You might be in the back soon too, Kylie. So bear that in mind. No, we wouldn't be seeing it from that angle. We would be seeing it because it's going away from us. I don't want to confuse the planes of vision there and make it wrong. So, adjusting. That's awesome, Kylie. Oh yeah, James, I put a couple of the interior pages for Harley in the slideshow. I'm glad you noticed them. See you later, Lee. Have a good night and enjoy your weekend. I haven't decided if I'm going to put the base of the spear here or not. I was thinking that it would be behind the rocks, but maybe I will put the base of the spear in, and she's kind of leaping over it to get to us or whatever she's doing. Oh, that's a great idea, Kylie. I like that. Could put a big crack in the rocks right here. Like one of those radiating cracks. Let's do that. So then I'll need to change this foot because I have the foot kind of on an angle as if she's running on some rocks, right? But now I'm going to change it and have some rock particles coming out. And the way that I'm doing it to kind of make it work is I'm gonna think of it like glass. So think when a stone hits some glass, there's like the spider web look. So I'm just gonna do that in the rocks. It's a genius idea, Kylie. Thank you. I hope you don't mind that I'm using it. And then there is a designed base to her spear, but again, I'm having a little bit of a hard time deciphering exactly how to do that. Yes, I like that. And then the base of her skirt has patterns on it. So that's gonna be a bit more detailing on that. Thank you, Kylie. Hi, Jeff. And Jeff, thank you so much for hosting me. You always do, and it's so awesome of you. Thank you so much. Oh, that's a great idea, Arrow. Look at you guys just being awesome. Thank you. All right, so that we keep the planes in mind, this ribbon is in front. And only right here does this ribbon that's on the spear turn and start coming towards us. And I'm really happy with this squiggle right here, and I need to do more of these squiggles. So I do like Kylie's suggestion to do a squiggle up here. So let's go ahead and get that done. Oh, it's your sister-in-law's birthday? That's awesome, DC. So let's work on this and get a nice squiggle going off the page. Ooh, I like. Okay, so I'm gonna scribble it this way, have a few corkscrews here, have a turn here, and then it goes behind her head. Yes. Maybe I'll make it turn right there. Telling you, scribbles are the best because they just have you have so much more freedom in your hand. So just don't even think about it. Just squiggle away and smoosh, and then stuff starts to form. It's really awesome. Hello, Scott! Yay! It's nice to see you. It's an awesome squiggle. Thank you, Kylie. You're starting to speak scribblish, and I love it. Oh, I've never heard of Mr. Squiggle. All right, so the plan is that this last little strip right here is gonna twist around. Maybe I'll make it go like this. Oh, well, thank you for being here, Keeman.
Tell me what you see. It's too late to take it back now. You're in too deep. Take a look at everyone, the ones you took advantage of, whose bridge you burn to stand above? Are you proud of everything you've done?
I was starting to go too detailed, I was trying to figure it out too much, and so I just went back to putting a scribble in, and now it's working again. There we go. Kylie, it's a scribble in the corner. No, Pat, it's not a self-portrait. Actually, you know, I might just let this one go right there, and it doesn't need to continue anywhere. Like that's enough. So I'm just gonna do that and let it curl just right there and be done. Okay. High five, Kylie. Aw, thank you, Agent Nerd. Yeah, no. Okay, so any ribbons that I'm planning to keep, I'm just refining and erasing where they're covering, so that I can really make sure this looks right. So like right here, we would be seeing a portion of this one. Oh, actually we wouldn't. Bummer. It would have looked nice if we did. Yeah, I wish. Aw, you guys are amazing. Thank you so much. Okay. Where am I at? I feel like probably one more ribbon sequence needs to be over here, even though she has her cloth. I don't know. I feel like it needs some more, and I need to have more ribbon actually going off the page. I don't have any yet, and I think it would look better if I did. So And I want to have more ribbon in the background, like something that could be almost either going to silhouette or going to fading into the background, because there needs to be more depth. So that is my next project here. You know what? I think her sword is on this side, but maybe it doesn't really matter, and I should... Oh, thank you for the follow. Fabio, somebody. Thank you. More cowbell. Thank you, DC. You're so awesome. All right. Yeah, maybe I will just put her sword here, because that would look great. Then there's just too many lines going this way, so I'm gonna have to do her sword here. Or something. Because then there's just too many parallel lines going towards that direction. I'm already running the risk of it with the spear. Because sometimes she has her sword on her in the hilt, and a lot of times she doesn't, so it isn't necessary. I can add it, or I don't have to add it. It is quite a bit. There's a lot going on already, and if I do the sword here, it's gonna cover up her skirt, which still needs work for sure, but I'd like to see if I can pull that skirt off. Okay, that sounded all kinds of wrong. Artistically pull off doing it right. Yes. Yeah, I really just inserted foot in mouth with that one. Now, she does have a top, so you know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna put that on right now, so Twitch knows I'm not drawing a topless character. I wish I had thought of that sooner. There we go. That's so awesome, DC. Thank you, love. Her hands might be a little big. That's one thing for sure. Yeah, her hands are a little big. Guys, I love the idea that you had as far as the spear smashing into the ground. Arrow and Kylie, you guys rock so hard for that one. It's really gonna tie the room together. I don't know if anyone's seen The Big Lebowski, but if you haven't, you should. It's hilarious. And then you'll see what I mean with tying the room together. Right? I so agree with you, Scott. I'm just drawing through her arm to make sure that the lines of the ribbon right here meet up so that they are correct. I mean, all of this defies everything. Ribbons don't really fold like this and stuff, but that's what's the beauty of art. True, Scott. He seems like such a great guy. According to everyone who's met him at a show and gone for a photo op, I get like people's report afterwards, you know, because it's a cool thing to have done. So people talk about it, and everybody just raves about seeing Momoa. I haven't seen Frontier. Is it worth watching? Oh my god, that was hilarious. It's true, Arrow. Oh my goodness, I forgot about Chain. I need to put Chain in here somewhere. Oof, there's so much more to do. That's amazing, Adam. I had no idea. So cool. Thank you, Kylie. That means the world. Thank you so much. All right, we need to get a chain going on. So let's have the chain coming here. Turn and come forward. Oh, chain on perspective. So exciting. What? Okay, this is just very loosely drawn chain here. Thank you, Tanis. So the thing with these is they have to get bigger as they're coming closer, and they also have to, the perspective on the little blocks has to be changing. It's going to be very, very exciting. Oh boy. All right. And then we've got her skirt. So her skirt would go behind this chain because it's essentially coming forward toward us. And then her skirt is going back behind us. And then let's just get one more ribbon element going in the background, and that should be enough. Oh my god, Arrow, I can't even. It's gonna be nuts. Steve, hello. Thank you, Joe. Yeah, this is definitely dirty line work. That's for sure, Joe. I don't think I can, Kylie. Take a look at her. Just look up Angela Spawn or Spawn Angela in Google Images and you'll see. Thank you, DC. That's so kind of you, love. It means the world, truly. There we go. There's her skirt. I think I'm pretty happy with it. Philip is here. Hello. Welcome to the stream. Thought Dan said that. Yeah, that is hilarious. Thanks, guys. It's massively appreciated, truly. All right, so you know what? Because of the way that this has worked, I'm not going to put a ton of like actual ground on this piece. It's just going to be the one part where the floor is cracking. Sorry, you guys can't even see it. The one part where the floor is cracking that we're going to see ground. The rest is just going to be stones and particles and crap flying all around. So I think that it will work if I do that. And all I need to do is move her heel down so that I had drawn her, in my mind, she was running over some rocks. So her foot would be almost as if it were on a heel. Now I'm literally planting her foot on the ground like that. So she's just running towards us now. And then there's gonna be particles and stuff flying all around. I can do some like directional lines coming out from it. And then this is a big chain here. I can't say I'm a fan now of how these two are meeting in the center. So you know what? I've got room here. I can go to town on the ribbon. It can just go off the page over here or swing back around or something. Oh, wow. That's amazing, Philip. Congratulations to your nephew. Okay, nope. See, look. They almost look exactly the same. No bueno. No. Oh, that's great, Adam. All right. Yeah, me too. Ribbons are so frustrating. All right, so yes, in my opinion, all it needs now is some depth over here, or like on the whole piece in the background, that it just needs some more ribbon flying all around. So nothing that's gonna come toward us, but just ribbon happening back there. No, thank you so much, Wayne. That means a ton. Nope. That was looking too similar to the other one. Are you serious? It's sold out? I mean, I'm so sorry for you, Scott, but that's awesome for me. Yay! Just means it was a cover people liked. That is so great. Oh yeah. Sorry guys, I need to think for a second. You see your name? Yeah, it really does look like a name. Ah, this is so frustrating. Okay, have a good one, DC. I'm gonna leave that for a little while and just think. 'Cause it could just be this part is throwing me off. Hey Kevin, welcome to the stream. All right, I'm happy with where the chains are. There's one here, there's one looping here, and there's another one coming forward. I'm happy with this ribbon. I just need to finalize this side and get a few other little random spots where ribbon is like going out off the page. Looping around. All right, you know what? I can do the background ribbons and loops once all of the ones here are set up. So, you know, the parts that I'm happy with of the ribbon, I'm actually gonna ink them in and start solidifying some of these things. Let me check and see if I've heard back on the costume design. What? You're not gonna piss me off at all. You guys are great. Okay, I'm gonna check in. That is true. The English language is a whole thing. Hey, Tom. Thank you, Tom. What are you gonna do, Kylie? Thank you, love. That means so, so, so much. Okay, perfect. I know what to do. Yes, it's way too late, Tom. What? Do it, Kylie. I'm sure it's gonna be amazing. All right, time to start finalizing some of these lines. Oh, hey, Tony. On some things it'll be ink time very soon. On others, I still need to clean them up and refine them. But yeah, I want to start inking some of the parts that I need them to not move, you know, like the ribbons. And so then I can work on the rest around the ribbons and erase without removing the ribbons. So I'm probably going to be inking and drawing simultaneously. Oh, okay, no worries, Wayne. Have a great weekend, and thank you for hanging out for a while. Oh, Kara, hello. It's called a kneaded eraser, Tony. You can find them at most art stores or Michael's. I think you can find them at Michael's as well. And yeah, it erases, and I just like to roll it. It's just a personal preference thing. So the first thing I'm gonna do right now is her ribbons. Once I've inked her ribbons, I'm gonna start inking her hair. Yeah, that would be funny, Central Park. Sorry, I'm just disconnecting my light table. I don't need it right now. Screw it. I really didn't need to see my lines again. All right, I'm gonna take this off the light table. I don't need the light table anymore, and it's a lot more complicated to be moving around a giant light table than it is to just be moving around the paper. So I no longer need this. You guys can see this is the sketch that I had. And here we go. Let's just be a little bit more agile. Yeah, the inking stage is kind of scary, Kylie, and that's why I was gonna do a whole nother round of final pencils on the ribbon, but it's freaking ribbon. I'm sure I can figure it out as I'm working on it. I don't need to waste another 20 minutes just repenciling my pencils. It's ridiculous. Things like hair, I do find it extremely helpful to have my pencils pretty clean so that I know what I'm doing. But for a ribbon, I can tell what I need to do. Hello, Chris! Yeah, he's gonna be happy, Chris. Oh, that's awesome. Yay. Okay, I hope you don't mind. I'm gonna out you. But just Chris right here is the wife of the person who won first prize. So he chose Angela from Image, and I just checked with her on which version to do, and we're gonna be doing the one with the silver and gold. So yay. Yes, I just started inking. This stream is gonna go for another half hour or so, Tom. Thank you, Tony. I have seriously had to work on that part. Sharp angles is not necessarily something I do all that often. So I'm trying to push myself a bit on this one. I heard tell that Aussie Santa is making his way to Canada. Thank you, Tony. What is he? He's making his way to Australia? All right, I need to make sure that these two things align properly. So that's the one thing I'm gonna need to do. That's all the beans that shall be spilled. What is happening? Oh my god. Well, you spilled some beans, Kylie. Presents! Oh my goodness. Actually, I am going to not ink all the way to the edge just in case some of the little wing feathers go out further than expected. Whatever it is, Kylie, that you're working out, I'm sure if it has anything to do with me or something's coming to me, thank you, and I'll love it. All right, so that ribbon is done. Now I'm gonna start working on this ribbon here. Thank you so much. Oh, and thank you, Juan. I'm sorry I missed your comment. Thank you so much for liking the storm. I'll finish her up soon. That would be awesome. I would love nothing more than to go to an Aussie show. That would be so cool. Where's my eraser, Grace? These ones I just need to figure out a tiny bit more. Yeah, I'm only gonna be here for about half an hour longer anyway. That would be so awesome if Kylie came here for Christmas. Or any time. Here we go, back to the trouble spot. See if I can get it this time. Oh my god, that would be so awesome if we could get Kylie to come here. Gosh, it's like right after this, I just start having trouble. All right, now that the ribbon is in here, I'm actually gonna start working on her hair because I think this part in the corner, I need to walk away from. Just walk away and figure it out after. Oh, what about this spot is getting me? Chris, I've been working on it and trying to get it, I don't know, to have the ribbon be cool and organic looking and not dumb, and I'm failing. And I've tried a few times, so I think I just need to leave it for a minute and keep working on something else and then come back to it afterwards. Yes. The hair is good. Yay. Oh, thank you for following me, Chris. Juriko, thank you for the follow. Thank you. Hey, David. Oh, hello, Common Boy. Thank you so much for staying for a minute. Oh, thank you, Mike. Oh, did I get another follow? Whoever it was, thank you so much for following me. I'll tell Dan, Kylie. He'll love to hear that. Oh, thank you, Keeman. That means a ton. This one is Image's Angela from the Spawn series. I haven't put in her outfit yet. I was waiting to hear back to find out exactly which version, because even in Image, she has, from what I could tell, two different outfits. But on all of them, she has the 2 dark bands on this thigh, which is so handy because then it'll show the perspective on her thigh. So I'm always so happy to have characters that have some kind of band on their thighs. It just makes this part of the art so much easier because you can show the perspective on there. Oh, thank you, Common Boy. So I'm going to have part of her belt buckle disappearing here because her knee is up, which would push the cloth in front of the buckle. Alright, I'm just checking a few versions here to make sure I've got the right thing going on. Alright, so she has the thing on her shoulder is on this side. So we're going to do a big shield of some sort right here. And because of the way that her arm is, I'm not going to be able to make it sticking out really far like she sometimes has. But that's fine. It'll still clearly be a piece of armor right there on her arm. Alright, so I'm going to be doing the version that has all the chains on her arm. That's going to be fun. And then it goes from chains to gloves. So I can get those gloves in. Yay, this is going to be great. See you later, Juan. Have a good one. thought maybe it would look better with a thumb there, but now I don't think so. Thank you, Tanis. It's much appreciated. I work in comics. I don't make my own comic, and at this point, I don't plan to. Oh, hey, Gravelette, thank you. But I am a comic book illustrator, so I do draw comics for others. Thank you so much, Philip. Oh, Gravelette, that's him? Oh, okay. Yay, I'm glad you like it. Thank you, Chris. I wouldn't have made the connection if you hadn't told me. Yeah, your name is way more of a giveaway. And I'm so grateful for that. It's really hard for me to like keep track of everybody's names. I'm the worst. So thank you, Chris. Okay, and with this version then, she has one of these earrings, not two. Yeah, coloring it is going to be a ton of fun. So my plan is after dinner here and Harry Potter with the family, which is just so much fun. I will keep working on the final pencils, try to get all the inks done, and hopefully be ready to do some coloring on Sunday. That's my plan. Yes, my plan is Copic Bingo next stream. Yes, with the spawn orb. That's right. Yes, we are having so much fun with the Harry Potter. Oh my goodness, we're loving it. All right, so she has these curl thingies that come off and curl around toward us. And then oh, thank you, Tennis. Which one are we on? I think we're on number 4 right now. I mean, I've seen them all through many, many times, but I don't remember all their names though, guys. I'm sorry, I'm the world's worst when it comes to remembering all the names. But we're on number 4. We're on the one where we first see Voldemort. It's the cup challenge. So Harry Potter's name just came out of the cup. And he was selected to take part in the challenge thing. So that's where we're at right now. Thank you, Goblet of Fire. And thank you, Adam. So for all of us, we've all seen them before, but Lyndon, our youngest, has not. So this is a first for him, and he's really enjoying it. We weren't sure how he was gonna feel about them, because he's way more into you know, Roblox and Minecraft and all that, but he is really enjoying it. So I'm super happy. Yes, the whole thing, David, with the wings and everything. And David, I hope you got my email. I emailed you with your tracking. Let me know if you get the email. Oh, yay, I'm glad you did. See you later, Chris. Thank you so much for popping in, and thank you for the info. I really appreciate it. Yeah, we've watched LOTR most Christmases. That's sort of our tradition. Except this year we decided to do Harry Potter because Lyndon's never seen it. And we're still having a hard time enticing him with Lord of the Rings. I think he's a little too young for them still. At least last year he would always leave when we would watch it. So this year he's sitting with us for Harry Potter, which is great. I didn't like how high I made her hair because while her hair is really big, the wings on the side of her head are also very big. And I think that I went too high with her hair, and so it was kind of competing with the size of the wings. Sorry, I was going down too far on the art and I was off screen, guys. Really apologize for that. Well, it's time for me to head out for tonight. It's dinner time, and I need to get going with everything else that's going on in my house because it's a little bit of a madhouse sometimes. But here is where I'm at, and I am very happy and surprised with the amount of progress that was made, and I'm so grateful to you guys for hanging out with me. I will keep working on this throughout the weekend, and I will stream again on Sunday. As far as what time, usually I go between 4 and 7:30 my time, somewhere in there. So this is where she's at. So this is where I had started a little earlier today. This is the sketchy layout that I did, and then this is where we're at so far. And it was really, really fun to work on this with you guys. Thank you all so much for all of your encouragement, your kind words, your suggestions, and even in some cases your critiques. All of those things matter. They help me get better, and I love you all a ton, and I thank you for it. And let's see if there's anyone that we can raid so that I don't forget how to do it. Who should we raid? Looks like nobody that I follow right now is online. Well, I guess I'll see you later. And I'll catch you on Sunday. Lots of love to all of you. Have a great evening. Take care. Mwah! And I'll see you on Sunday. Bye. Oh, sorry, I didn't see that. Okay. Visenia Design. Okay. Let's see if I did it right. Did it work? What's happening? Visenia Design. I'm trying to raid her. Okay. /raid. Yeah, I did it right. Why is it not working? Oh, okay, there we go. That's why. Senia Designs. Senia Designs. Okay, sorry, I didn't have the name right. Thank you all so much for being here. Sorry about that. I did have the raid / correct though. Yay! At least I got that right for once. All right, let's raid.